Hey everyone, welcome back to the English Podcast Studio. I'm Alex.
And I'm Sophie. Today's episode is a real game changer for learners who are stuck translating in their heads every time they speak English.
Yes. We are talking about something called chunking and how it helps you stop translating and finally think in English.
Exactly. So Alex, how many times have we heard this from learners? I understand English, but I can't speak fluently.
All the time. And usually it's because they are translating everything from their native language into English, word by word. Which sounds like a good idea at first, but ends up making sentences that are unnatural or grammatically broken.
Right. For example, let's say someone wants to say, "I'm hungry," but they translate directly from their native language and say something like, "I have hunger," which is actually okay in some languages like Spanish or French, Tango Hamburger or Jai Fame. But in English, we say, "I'm hungry," not "I have hunger." That's where the idea of chunks comes in. Instead of translating word by word, you learn full expressions or collocations, which are words that naturally go together.
Exactly. So rather than memorizing words like make, decision, do, homework separately, you memorize phrases like make a decision, do homework, take a shower, catch a cold. And your brain begins to see English as patterns, not as disconnected vocabulary. That's what fluent speakers do. We don't think, "I have a cold." We just know, "I caught a cold." Let's do an experiment. Alex, I'll say something in a literal, translated way, and you try to fix it using natural English chunks.
Let's go! Alright. Number 1. I do a party last night.
Nope. It should be, "I threw a party last night." That's the chunk, throw a party.
Good! Number 2. He made his homework quickly.
Another one. We say, "He did his homework quickly." So the correct chunk is do homework, not make homework.
Yes. Okay. Last one. I take a decision to leave my job.
That's a direct translation from many languages. In English, we say, "I made a decision to leave my job." Let's break this down. Why does chunking work so well? First, it saves mental energy. If you have to translate each word, then fix grammar, then rearrange sentence order, it takes forever. And it makes you nervous when speaking. You start doubting yourself and pausing too much. Second, chunks are how native speakers learn language. When kids grow up, they don't memorize rules. They hear, "Can I have some water?" 1,000 times and then just say it.
It's not about building sentences from scratch. It's about copying ready-made blocks.
So if you're a listener wondering, okay, how do I do this? Here are 4 practical steps. 1. Listen to natural English, TV shows, YouTube, real-life conversations. 2. Write down useful phrases, not just new words. 3. Repeat and practice those phrases out loud. 4. Use them in context, in voice notes, journaling, or with friends.
Yes. And here's a quick example. Instead of writing "go plus shopping equals go shopping," just learn it as one block. I went shopping yesterday. That's your chunk. And you can create variations. I love shopping. Let's go shopping together. I went shopping, but I didn't buy anything. Your brain is absorbing grammar, vocabulary, and structure all at once.
Let's also mention this: if you keep translating word by word, your English might be grammatically incorrect, too formal or robotic, slow and frustrating.
Right. Like, many learners say, "I very like it," because that's how it is in their language. But in English, we say, "I really like it." Or they say, "I'm boring," when they mean "I'm bored." One tiny mistake, and the meaning completely changes. Let's practice together. Listeners, repeat after us. It doesn't make sense.
I'm not sure.
That's a good idea.
What do you think?
I'm just kidding. These are natural, everyday phrases. Use them often, and they'll become part of your automatic speech. And here's a bonus trick: start thinking in English, even when you're alone. You can describe what you're doing. "I'm brushing my teeth. I need to leave in 5 minutes. What should I wear today?" Or look around and name things in chunks. There's a cup of coffee on the table. The sun is shining today. I'm feeling a bit tired.
The more you do this, the faster your brain starts processing English naturally. No more mental translation.
Alright everyone, that's a wrap on today's episode. Stop translating, use this English thinking trick.
Practice chunks. Think in English. Be confident. You've got this. And remember, fluency is not about perfection. It's about communication.
Hey, before we wrap this up, we still have so much more to talk about. Alex, can we go deeper into some of the science behind this?
Absolutely. You know me, I love mixing in some neuroscience and psychology. So get this, your brain actually stores languages in different neural pathways when you're learning them as an adult versus growing up with them.
Yeah, I heard this too. When you're translating from your first language, it activates more areas in the brain and slows you down, right?
Exactly. It's like your brain is taking a detour every time. You think something in your native language, then translate it to English, then try to speak it out loud, so many steps. It's like trying to order coffee by calling a friend, asking what to say, writing it down, and then finally saying it.
I love that. And you know what it reminds me of? Muscle memory. When you learn to ride a bike, you don't stop to think. Left foot pedal, right foot balance. You just do it.
Exactly. And English should feel the same. When you learn in chunks, it becomes like riding a bike, you just say it because it feels right. That's how native speakers operate. They've heard and used thousands of natural phrases since childhood. It's not about translating, it's about responding automatically. Let's play a quick game with our listeners. We'll say the situation, and you, the listener, guess the correct English chunk. Ready? Here we go. 1. You want to say you're sick. Do you say A. I feel bad in my body. B. I caught a cold. C. I hold the sickness.
The answer is B. I caught a cold. Next one.
2. You're very hungry. Do you say A. My stomach is crying. B. I have hunger. C. I'm starving.
Correct answer. C. I'm starving. Here's an interesting fact. Studies show that language learners who use chunk-based learning improve fluency 40% faster than those who memorize individual words.
Yep, and here's why: the brain loves patterns. That's why you remember song lyrics or movie quotes so easily, it's all stored as one piece. Let's do a little roleplay to show the difference between translation English and fluent English using chunks.
Version 1. Translation English. Hello. I hope you are fine. I want to go out. Can we go to a coffee shop and take a coffee?
Yes. I am not disagreeing. Let's take a table.
Version 2. Natural English with chunks. Hey, how's it going? Want to grab a coffee later?
Sounds good. Let's find a place to sit and chill for a bit.
Huge difference, right? The second one sounds smooth, confident, and real. That's the power of chunks.
Let's leave you with a quote from linguist Stephen Krashen. We acquire language when we understand messages, not when we memorize rules.
Boom. That's it right there. Learn to understand, listen actively, and repeat real English, not textbook English. Here are 5 things you can do starting today to break the habit of translating. 1. Keep a chunk journal. Write down phrases you hear on TV, podcasts, or YouTube. 2. Repeat daily routines out loud in English. I'm brushing my teeth. Time to check my emails. 3. Use shadowing. Repeat exactly what a native speaker says with the same rhythm and tone. 4. Watch shows with subtitles on, then off. First understand, then practice listening without help. 5. Record yourself speaking. Talk about your day using natural phrases. You'll hear your improvement fast.
If you made it this far in the episode, we know you're serious about speaking fluent English, and we are proud of you.
Language is a journey. Don't be afraid to sound imperfect. Just practice chunks, speak a little every day, and keep listening.
And hey, don't keep this to yourself. Share this episode with a friend who's learning English too. Help them stop translating and start speaking naturally.
Before you go, don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you never miss an episode of the English Podcast Studio. We've also got 2 amazing playlists for you.
English Podcast Pack 1 for beginners and everyday conversations.
English Podcast Pack 2 for intermediate learners and deep dives into grammar, vocabulary, and fluency tricks.
Whether you're walking to class, doing dishes, or relaxing at home, just hit play and let your English grow. And if you liked this episode, give us a thumbs up, leave a comment, and tell us which chunk you're going to use today.
Thanks for listening, and we'll see you in the next one.